Hello, it's Red Demon846.
And hello. Sorry.
Today we are going to be watching Nukes Top 5 Scary Videos
It'll
to
be.
freak you out.
Yep.
So,
It is.
me, the big spooky person. Well, we did test this a few seconds ago, which was interesting considering something weird happened.
Pull up your trousers.
Yeah. Sadly, that will never come to see the light because.
Or you could just watch the video yourself.
But this will be the second test. But hopefully this one works and we get to upload it and stuff.
Before we move on, go check out Nuke's top 10 for top 5. I mean, for this video. Thank you.
Yeah, go check him out. He's really good and all his videos are interesting. Alright. So, any comments, questions, or concerns from you, Hallow?
No. You are not Lance.
The thumbnail. I know, that's what I got this off of. Alright, let's begin both at the same time. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3.
This next clip allegedly comes from CCTV cameras in an unknown city in the Philippines.
He sounds different.
A woman in a red hoodie is seen walking along a city street, but the CCTV camera image becomes very
Oh yeah, by the way, my nose is
strange.
bruised, so I don't know if... So, if anyone... That sounds weird. So we're meant to be watching the woman in the red shirt.
She lost her head?
It's like a
Oh, she did lose her head.
What? Camera blind. Okay, that could be camera blind spot. Okay, that can't be camera blind spot.
As you can see in the clip, the video seems to glitch in a very bizarre way, making it look as if the woman's head disappears multiple times.
But sometimes it
oddly,
stretches.
the rest of the video is perfectly clear. Now,
Yeah,
in the
that's why I'm
Philippines,
thinking
there's
it's
a
glitching.
strange superstition that says that if someone appears in a photograph without a head, it means that that person will soon pass away. Creepily enough, a few minutes later,
Oh, this is in the
happens.
Philippines. Alright.
Alright, 3, 2, 23, 24, 25.
The unfortunate woman is Nightlight. A woman named Brandis says that late one night while she and her husband were sleeping, their home security camera caught this strange event at 2:45 in the morning.
I was thinking like Vin Diesel. Obviously, I have that fan right there.
Like, what the heck?
Huh. Charlie, is that you? Oh, there's a kitty cat in the bottom left.
Bright light flashes
Oh, that's a dog.
That is not a cat.
Face seems to
I
peek
thought it was a
out of
cat.
the
I like
door.
dogs more.
Then a shadowy figure about the size of a child seems to be standing in the hallway before disappearing.
I want my
just
apple
as
juice.
the
But what was the
pale
light?
face peeks out of the door again. Brandis and her husband
And
Sky
children
have
spirits
never
need to
posted or
quit.
even experienced anything paranormal.
Oh, fun fact,
and
during
they
the
say they
test
have
video,
no
there was a
idea
cold
what
feeling I got
this
on my
could
neck.
be.
Alright,
That's important.
let's pause real quick.
Alright. Oh no, both my doors are shut.
Let's talk about this.
Alright, yeah. Let me debunk this. They could have it. One, they could have a child because he said nothing about it. Two, it could just be. It could just be Chilla.
It could just be
Got
fake.
lost. Could be fake. We're not gonna sit here and say every video we see is fake. We're just like, we want to watch it. We just know better.
See, they have a dog, which most likely means they have a dog thing in the door where they go through it.
But that looks like an apartment. Which also a nice apartment, and if it is.
If it is, where can I buy one? Alright, let's resume. You're at 257?
258.
Something at
Alright, let's resume.
3, 2,
the door.
59,
Chase
3.
Beckstead and his wife Rachel are staying overnight in the house of Rachel's recently deceased grandfather. The elderly man had passed away in the house only 1 month earlier.
Maybe to
So
cope.
the couple is just settling in for the night when suddenly something happens that is downright
Probably
creepy.
just to cope.
How you doing?
She does not look happy.
Her grandpa just died.
A little bit.
Oh.
So
Instead of sis.
we were just going to bed and we're not. Let me just show you.
Let him in. There's a question.
Clearly wants inside his house.
We had to put the bag up against the door.
That bag is not stopping him.
If you're not sure, don't open the door.
These videos are iffy with me. They could have just had someone do that.
Even though there's no draft or air current in the house, the bedroom door begins to randomly
Yeah, because air
move
could
as
do
if
that.
it's being quickly pulled back and forth by some unseen force. Understandably,
I don't know how to feel about
pretty
this.
shaken up by the strange, unexplained phenomena.
Also, rest in peace for your grandfather. It just feels weird.
And leave the house. But this is when things get even creepier.
Okay, so we're leaving.
You look like you live at this
we got
way.
all of
I
our
haven't worked
stuff
on this
packed.
way. I got ad.
Okay. Yeah, we're out of here. Rachel's already in the car.
Because now it's on
I'm
the
leaving.
inside.
They could have just had someone go in and just shake
As
the
Chase
awake.
is gathering their luggage, the bedroom door slams shut right behind him. And again,
What
it
it-
begins to move back and forth.
'Cause
this
now he
time
wants
even
out.
faster
Well,
than
it's
before.
bedtime.
Chase says that he still has no idea what could have caused the strange movement of the door.
Like, get out of my
Some
house. I
video
need to see.
commenters believe that this was the ghost of Rachel's recently deceased grandpa, but some think it might have been something more sinister that had taken up residence in the house. But what do you think? The
King
follower.
Baloney.
It's around 5:30 in the morning.
Oh,
and two
not the
girls
woods
are on a
again.
hike through the mountains in the Philippines with a large group.
I've seen a
Girls
lot
stop
of
a little too long to take some pictures.
I've seen a lot of
accidentally get left
accidents
behind
and
by the
stuff,
group.
so be
The
careful
girls
in the
run to
woods.
catch up with the other hikers as one of them films.
YouTube, by the
But
way,
her
everybody in
camera
this video is
captures
fine.
something truly bizarre.
Naliligaw kami, guys! Naliligaw! Wala ni mga kasama namin!
Why does it look like there's a fire?
Wala ni mga kasama namin.
Very
Kailangan
beautiful
namin silang
sun.
habulin kasi maliligaw kami. Gagi, malayo na sila.
Wait, hold on. Hollow, pause.
Hmm.
What are you at? 6'11"?
612.
What's your opinion about horror stuff, but in the woods?
I feel like it's 10 times more creepy. Because you can't really explain woods.
Yeah, the woods are like very unexplainable. As a person that spends a lot of times in the woods, I can say I've had only one paranormal story come out the woods. And I personally will not go to that part of the woods again, so... Yeah. Oh, my phone turned off. Alright. Yeah. 6:12. Keep running. Why did you stop?
Wala na.
We just walked.
They're gone. Were you chasing something?
They're chasing their group.
Did you see it? As the two girls
I
run
know.
along the
What was I
mountain
supposed to see?
trail, way back in the background, some strange shadow figure
Why would I be
seems to
watching
be
that?
following them.
Oh.
But a little bit later, the mysterious dark figure has just disappeared. The girl who
Why
posted
would
this
I be
video says
watching
that
that?
she and her friend were
By the way,
completely
Hollow, are you
alone,
watching this with
and
the
they
lights
have
on or
no
off?
idea
Me, I'm currently
who
rocking
or
off.
what this could be.
I'm watching off.
She says that she only noticed the shadowy
'Cause of
figure
the
when she
test
watched
video.
her video
Yeah.
back later. So, what do you think? Was someone stalking them through the remote woods?
Just
Or
probably.
just what
Be an animal.
is this?
No.
You
No, that looks
decide.
way too human.
A short
Could be
stay.
a Wendigo.
A guy named Brendan has a YouTube
Oh my God, is
channel where
Richard
he
gonna
camps
come
in
back
his
again?
van in some strange and sometimes very dangerous locations across the UK.
Why?
In this
Why?
video, Brendan decided to camp overnight in the coastal village of
I like your
Jaywick
Dr.
in
Pepper.
Essex,
Why the
England.
UK? You're gonna get
Now,
stabbed.
amongst other things, Jaywick is known as one of Britain's poorest towns and has a very high crime rate. In other words,
See?
it's
Oh boy,
not
the
really
Detroit
the
of
best
London.
place to be camping overnight in a van. But that doesn't
gonna-
stop
I actually
Brendan.
have London I have viewers from
Jaywick,
London,
coined as one of the
England.
most deprived towns.
If y'all have
in the
been here,
UK,
please tell me
and I
if
thought,
this is
since
true or
in the
not.
area, I just had to go and see it.
Brendan searches around and eventually
didn't.
finds a place to set up camp that
You
is
didn't
just
have to.
outside of town.
You
and
wanted
kind
to.
No,
of
it's forced.
in the middle of
Wanting
nowhere.
sounded like you had to.
Listen to me. I'm alone, but
I'm alone.
I mean, there's no other houses around me, so it's not as if I'm alone in a housing estate.
Brendan sets up his bed in the van and lies down for a night's sleep. But around
Good night.
2:30 in the morning, things
Are they
take
locked?
a terrifying turn.
Yeah, make sure they're locked. I would never do van videos just for this reason. Hallow, would you do van videos?
No.
Hollow's van.
Hollow's a fan.
Hollow's van tour. Alright,
No.
3, 2, 1.
It's 2:30, so it's
2:30.
2:30. Would that be half past, or would half past be 1:30?
That's why you carry a
A
Nerf
knife.
gun on you. That's why you carry a Nerf gun or a
It's now gone.
Or a real
on you.
one.
Shut
I'm gonna get
hush.
out of here.
What happened? Did someone like smash the glass?
Yeah. That's annoying, bro. Glass is so annoying to clean up.
Glass is so annoying to walk by.
So annoying to clean up because then you don't get all of it and then you step in something.
I have broken many glass plates in my day.
Same. I've broken
Someone with a
anything
flashlight
glass.
stalks around outside
And
Brendan's
most of them were
van,
at
trying the
H5,
door handles
'cause I was a
before
menace.
smashing the window to get inside. Luckily, Brendan yells and sends the intruder running.
Hi.
He then hops in the driver's seat and just
That
gets
wouldn't make
out
me
of
run.
there. Brendan makes it out safe, but obviously is very shaken
Hallow,
up by
you
the
would have
whole
like
ordeal.
cried and
He
scooted
decides
to the
not
corner.
only leave the town of Jaywick,
No, I
but
wouldn't
to
have
drive
said it.
all night, 3.5
I'm
hours,
speaking from
all the way
the other
back to his
perspective.
home.
I just,
If I smashed through
frankly,
someone's window
just wanted to go
and
home.
I said hey,
I
I'd
was
be like, hey,
really,
how you doing?
Yeah.
What's up?
I wasn't in a good
You wanna be
mind
best friends?
space. After cleaning a little bit of broken glass from my driver's seat and the dashboard, you'd be surprised how far glass goes when it smashes. I've been
No,
finding little bits everywhere.
No,
But the
I watch
van was in
movies.
no fit state to continue camping in, and
Are you a working
nor was
man?
my headspace, should we say. So I made the long journey back home. I think it was a good three and
Maybe
a
you
half
should
hour
sleep in your
drive
house.
back to my house in Shrewsbury. Got there just before sunrise. Not a pleasant drive, to say the least.
Despite this frightening encounter, Brendan still goes camping in his van.
Why?
And posts his adventures over on his YouTube channel,
Well, yeah.
Brendan Explores.
Go check him out.
If you see something that
He
you
does it
think
so
would
he
be
can get
perfect
some
for the
money.
top 5, email me at Get Out.
A
A
lot.
guy named Carter moved into a new fully furnished rental house.
I will not get out.
Not long after he moved in, he
You
began
can.
to
Oh yeah, I
experience
forgot you could
strange
buy
things
houses
and
that
hear
just have furniture in
unexplained
it.
noises. Late one night while he's
Forgot
asleep
that that's
in
an
bed,
option.
he hears the creepy sound of what seems to be someone hitting keys on the piano in his living room.
Bro, it's just Beethoven. He's trying to release his next song in time.
He's trying to hand out tickets.
Why are you breathing so hard? Okay, the breathing's far-fetched, but...
I would breathe
But-
too.
Who's there?
It sounds
Yeah,
like
play
the start
that.
of Bray Wyatt's
Carter
theme
decides
song.
to lay on his living
It
room couch
does.
to try to figure out just what
Imagine
is
you walk
going
out your room
on
and you
with
see
the
Bray Wyatt
piano.
on the piano.
As you might
I'd be
imagine,
frightened
it did
because
not go
I'd
well.
also be kind of excited.
Dude, what the f?
Be like, you're
I
back.
like your sock.
The piano plays again and a chair moves, and Carter decides that he's
He's
had
trying to get
about
ready.
enough. He decides to leave the house to
Yeah,
stay
you
with a
need to pay
friend.
rent
But
first.
as he is leaving, he manages to capture this video.
The TV's on. Oh no.
As
The lights
Carter
are
heads
He's playing
for his
Beat
car,
Saber.
he sees his TV
playing
flickering
Beat
and his
Saber.
lights randomly turning on and off inside his house. Now, usually when people watch these videos,
not
they
his house
say,
anymore.
well, if the
He's
place
like,
is so
"Nope."
haunted, then why wouldn't he just move out? Well, that's exactly what he did.
Okay,
Carter moved
the
right
cup,
out of
the
that
red
house,
Solo cup and the sock
the
makes me
end
feel like
of
you're...
this haunted story, I guess. Night call. Late one
Alright,
night in
can we
Pueblo,
pause real quick before this next story?
Okay.
I'm at 1406, by the way.
Colorado, an emergency call comes
Can I
in
tell you a funny story? So, as being the horror person, I've had a lot of stories. Some good, some bad. So, can I tell you one about a hotel?
Sure.
So, this one hotel, I have multiple about different hotels.
You've been in
But,
the hotel, or you just heard the story?
I've been in multiple hotels with stories for me to tell you. So one of them,
time to start a new segment, Red Stories.
I would actually not hate that. Anyway, it's 2018, I think. Little me.
You're not that little.
Me and my family go to this hotel. And where I live, the hotels are
I don't know what that means.
So the person, me and my mother at the time, the person tells us, a guy rode his wife through the window. And when you went in there, you could see broken glass from the window. And like a hole where someone was tossed through. Anyway, later that night, so we were sleeping because we were moving to a different area, I think, and we were just getting like packed up and stuff. Anyway, so as we laid down, I woke up because apparently ghosts like me, like waking me up in the middle of the night. There's a coat hanger because you can see where clothes can be hung on this one part. It just falls down. As soon as I wake up, not even a minute later, it just falls down. Yeah, so I did not know what to do, so I just went back to bed.
Well,
I don't know. There might be someone later down the
line. Whoever made the
might.
call hangs up almost immediately. The 911 operators trace the call and find that it came from Imperial Memorial Gardens. Well, the weird thing is, Imperial Memorial Gardens is a funeral home, surrounded by an 80-year-old cemetery. And it's 3:30 in the morning, so no one should be there. Now, as standard procedure, the 911 emergency operators call the funeral home back to make sure everything is okay. And someone answers the phone. This is what the 911 operators hear.
Hey. Step through the window.
Hello?
Hola. Do you need help? Sounds like they're just playing creepy old videos.
There's a lot of static and a quiet male voice seems to say something a few times, but then the call just goes silent. Again, as part of standard procedure, the emergency operators send the police to check out the old funeral home. But when the officers arrive, they find the funeral home locked up and all the lights are off.
Oh, it's the funeral home. I thought it was still at a hotel.
I tried to clean up the call audio as much as possible, but there's just not much there.
Oh, I got an ad.
Hello?
Okay. Right on the hello.
3, 2, 1. Help them.
Hello?
Help who?
So, just who made this
like
call? And
it.
what do you think they might be saying?
For a segment that we're going to do in each end of the reaction videos, what was your favorite video part of Hallow?
My favorite part?
Yeah, what was your favorite part? What was Hollow's favorite part?
My favorite part was...
TikToker Dre and Dallas.
And it can't be none of the scurry ones.
Aww.
I would have chose the zombie skull one. Which one was your favorite and which one was actually scary, in your opinion?
My favorite one?
I think my favorite one was probably the...
TikToker Dre and Dallas experiences something spooky in his home, but instead of chasing it down to record with his phone, he goes the complete other way.
Come on, where you hide her stuff at?
The Get Out one was pretty good.
No, I'm not. Come on, Janae. Come on, Janae.
Yeah, my favorite part is, come on, Janae. Come on, Janae. Come on, Janae.
Come on, Janae.
Come on.
I think the actual scariest one was probably the forest, maybe? Or the very first one. The one where they, the shadow figure was running after.
Here's all the ones. I think the first one, the forest, the British guy, And
British guys was scary because that actually could happen.
the British guy, and finally the maybe the 911 operating thing.
I feel like out of all the ones, I believe the most that could happen besides British dudes was probably the operator.
People prank call
I feel like that one could happen the most.
By the way, don't do that.
Yeah, don't.
That's
Stop
a felony.
It. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, it's been Red Demon 846.
And Hallow.
Stay scary.
Peace.